Hey guys, Digitech Lifestyle here, back with another video. You're going to learn something today. I'm not going to play you the whole lot, but you're going to learn about why inflation won't go down unless they stop spending. And Peter Schiff explains it extremely well. Um, the figures that they put out there for job numbers and all that kind of stuff are absolutely bogus. Anyway, I'm going to play a couple of minutes of this, not too long, but I want you to understand why inflation won't go down as long as they keep on spending money in Europe, funding the Ukraine thing, two Israel, and three the border crossing. These are in America, the border crossing is going to cost you guys a lot of money because you're going to have to look after all those immigrants. Peter Schiff doesn't touch on that, but he touches on why inflation won't go down. He also, this guy here, Stephen Gardner, opens up with people are feeling it in their pockets, literally.
Viewers are definitely feeling the pinch of inflation in their wallet. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, remember, inflation is the way the Biden administration pays for all of its spending. So, by definition, it can't get inflation under control.
Inflation is a tax, in my view. This is how they are funding government by inflating the prices, pushing taxes up, etc., etc., and we're paying the price for it.
Unless it wants to cut spending, which they don't want to do. They want to keep spending more and more money on all kinds of programs. The government is running a huge deficit, and inflation is the way to pay for it. The way we're paying for government is through higher prices. So when people go to the store and they see that the price of things that they want is higher, that's a tax. Those higher prices are making it possible for the government to run these massive deficits. So as long as we're spending money we don't collect in taxes, the Fed's going to be monetizing the difference. And we're going to have inflation. And in fact, we're still dealing with the inflation that was created even before Biden took office. He is adding to the pipeline, but there's a lot of inflation that's pent up that has yet to hit us, but it's coming.
So that's that. Right, I'm going to move on. Now you're going to hear from a lady who's Elon Musk posted this. You're going to hear from a lady who is not happy with literally what's taking place right now. So watch.
I'm here to speak on behalf of the poor, the elderly, who are struggling because of the issues that you deal with and how you deal with them. So we're talking about a thing that's going to navigate people. I took a look at some figures, and I figured some people here ought to hear them. If we look at Denver with 40,000 immigrants, and we think that they cost $1,000 a month for housing, it's going to be $480 million for 1 year. That's just $1,000, and I don't think you can get housing for that. If you feed those people 40,000 at $200 a month per person, I don't think that's possible today. If any of you have gone to the grocery store, that's 96 million in a year. We are headed for a tsunami. I don't think you know what you're heading at. The total of that, $576 million. Your budget, if I am correct, and I Googled it, I might be wrong, is only $72 million. I ask you how you think you're going to afford it. Now, I'm not sure I'm correct on all those numbers, but they're pretty close.
So, this is another part of what Biden's doing, spending money on people, and I'm not against immigrants at all. People need somewhere to live. We're likely to see a spillover from what's going on in Israel at the moment as well. You know, there could be people coming across if they can get out. You know, this world is a mess right now. But the good news is things are going to change. You know, it's going to take a bit of time. But we are in a changing world where things are being built that will facilitate faster transactions of money. And that's not the reason why I'm just doing this video today. You know, I just want to highlight some of the issues that, you know, this lady talked about here. I'm not going to go play too much of that video, but Peter Schiff's inflation video was very important for you guys to understand that the inflation situation is not going to go away. And if people are thinking about leveraging stocks and all that kind of stuff, forget that, because the system's crashing. They're bringing in a new system. The new system is a digital system. And I'm going to play you one last video from Brad Garlinghouse, and then I'm going to end it there. Hold on 1 second. So let me go get that video up. This is on Twitter as well, by the way. This is from Ripple XRP. Pull this one out. So let me go get it up. Play it. Go back.
One of the things we all have to remember is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility. What problem is it solving? How big is that problem? How many customers do you have? There's no question there's a lot of hype in this system, and I don't actually think that's a good thing. For Ripple, we use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks. So today there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles a transaction about 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin.
So it just passes through that currency for that period of time.
That's correct. One of the things we all have to remember is that
So basically, yeah, the new system's ready to go. Yeah, you just haven't plugged it in yet. We need faster, cheaper payments. We need a better system to, you know, you could say transport money, we're going through that transformation of money. Brad Garlinghouse says, and he also said as well, and I need to make this clear, the market is awash with so many he didn't say meme coins, but you know, it's awash with so many tokens that have no value or use case, yet people are plugging their money into it and not looking at utility. Utility is where it's going, and this is why I'm bringing this particular video to you with Brad Garlinghouse, and I hope you like and subscribe to this kind of content. But you need to understand it's utility that's going to win at the end of the day. You have to have a use case in this market. It has to be solving a problem. If this asset is not solving a problem, it's not going to do anything. Anyway, do check lifestyle out. Do like, subscribe. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. Bye-bye.